Well, hello. Welcome back. I'm back. Hey, everybody. Hey, Shadrach King Black. Mixology. I won't be on camera because I stayed in all day in my robe watching YouTube, catching up on some of this stuff. Hey, Self Love 2020. I stayed inside today all day being a bum. So I'm in my robe, my scarf, so I won't be on camera. But I'm glad you all have joined me because we all know that is so much going on. We have lives back to back from the bigger YouTubers who's into the beef sector, doing beef, right? Doing beef. So, I have so much to say. I need to take my time because, you just got off. Thank you, daughter, for joining me. It's so much going on, you guys. We probably won't have that very many people in here because we have so many longtime YouTubers. Welcome them back, VS. And I don't know much about VS. I think I started watching VS maybe 2 months before she had her little ordeal with the lady in IHOP and she went away. So I don't know much about her to say anything too much about her. But I'm going to tell you my observation about yesterday. And y'all make sure y'all hit that like button. I'm going to tell you what I observed yesterday. I observed a young lady who came back to take her place where she had left off. Yeah, she came back and I guess she had a strong following, TSCC. Again, I don't know much about them. And I guess some other content creators was there with her, Bree, Lady Nika, Bless Watkins, Duchess Kelly Love, just to name a few. Chopper, and I really don't know those people like that. I've watched Bree, I've watched Lady Nika, but I don't know all the other ones that well to say much about them. But what I do want to say is evolution takes place. Time passes. We don't stand still. YouTube is different. Perhaps is different from when she left and she came back. I believe she came back thinking that she would still have the same power that she had and the same following, and people will still stand with her. Now, I don't know what happened when she went away. I did hear some of it. I didn't stay for the whole thing because I am subscribed to Sirius Bayless, and Sirius Bayless has visited me now. So I did go over there when people were saying that Sirius Bayless was on and VS was to return there. Now, everybody made a big hoopla about it. Oh, it's a grand. She's back. She's coming back to do this and do that. Snatch weaves or snatch nails or snatch wigs or snatched whatever. And I don't think that young lady came back doing that. I don't even think she got the reception that people thought she would have gotten. The numbers was good. When I was in there, it was at 1,400, I believe. And I don't know if it helped study because I was working. So I was peeking in and out, jumping in and out, because I do have real life to live. I do, I'm adulting. I'm living my life. So I'm not sure if she got the reception and the respect that she thought she was going to get. And it brought me to this respect. I always say respect is big. Sometimes people fear you and they don't respect you. and they go along out of fear, not out of respect. Those are two different things. I want you to respect me, not fear me. And I think the way, from what I heard, a lot of people was afraid of her because she did some really vicious, grimy things out here. And they said she was one of the best and she was strategic. Hey, Triple Rip, she was very strategic in her doing so. And she moved with, she ruled, it sounded like she ruled with the iron fist, and people was afraid of her. So, I believe they stayed underneath her wings. But when you go away, things change. Each year we do something different. YouTube is different. She was saying where YouTube ain't the same. You don't have to come, on screen. People getting money this way, people getting numbers this way, clicks and views. And that's what this thing is about, is creating content for people to subscribe to you. Like I told you, certain levels to this shit, and there's certain things I do and I don't do. But I don't think she got the reception that she had expected. Hey, Tan J, I think that when I went over there, I was expecting she would have like 3,000 people viewing her, and that didn't take place. It was just half of that, which is pretty good. Is a good thing when you get 1,000 people in your chat. You know how everybody is so excited when they get 1,000 people in their chat. And I just laugh at that because I have been in content creators in other sectors, and they have 10,000, 9,000, 5,000, 20,000, 30,000. Gamers have 50,000 to 1,000,000 people watching them, but we get happy about 1,000. But bravo, that's a good thing. That's y'all expectation. That's your level. That's what you think 1,000 is a good number. And so, rah, rah, yay, yay. But she didn't get the reception I think she expected. And I don't believe people feared her like, when she left. Now, I want to talk about Bree because everybody thought that this lady was going to come out here and somehow Brianna had betrayed her, and Brianna was feared of her. Now, from my observation, I did see when Brianna got on the platform. At first, she sounded a little nervous, and I'm going to tell you why perhaps she could have been nervous, because she didn't know what to expect. It was like walking into darkness. Even though she may have spoken to that lady and they had left on good terms or whatever terms, she still didn't know what to expect from her when she hit that platform. So at first, she was a little shaky, but Brianna held her ground. But I also observed something that I thought was a little strange, and maybe one day I'll get the answer to it. That Brianna was more apt to go off on Sirius Bailey's and call her bees, and she knew what she was about, than she did VS, who was questioning her like she was on trial. I thought it was very childish, but that ain't me to say. I will never, ever, ever, and I could say this on sternness, allow somebody to sit there and question me like that and call me on the carpet, like to belittle me. I'm a woman, a grown woman, taking care of myself, holding my own. You don't have a right to question me. But more than anything, I don't have to answer if you did question. So it looked like she was put on trial there, but to me, she held her own. She got comfortable and she said what she had to say, and she thought it was a good thing that they had talked, because I felt at that point they both of them thought they were talking, but Brianna thought she was talking a solution. She was talking to resolve something, and perhaps it sounded like the lady was questioning her, putting her on the spot to somewhat shame her. Now, I don't know if that's how it went. That's my observation. And then Pizarro got up there, who's Bree bestie. They say they besties. And I think at one point she was challenged. Well, who is the better friend? I bet you Brianna won't answer. And I thought that was odd, because now it appeared to me that there was some pitting against each other going on. Now, I could be wrong, but I'm a doubt it that I'm wrong. Seemed like they was pitting each other against she was pitting them against each other. And I said that to say this: Pizarro helped her stand. Pizarro is who Pizarro is. And so how Pizarro is. She got up there and she did her thing. Another thing that really baffled me, though, you guys, I'm going to tell you, it baffled me, is the subscription. When I talk about my subscribers, I talk to them as if they my family, my YouTube family, and they support me, and I'm grateful and I'm appreciative of them. I never say my people. Those are my people. I gave you those people. You didn't give me anything. Those people decided that they will follow me and they like my content and they stayed with me. But you didn't give anything. So I think it's backwards. I think perhaps this young lady is thinking about 2019 when she left YouTube. Things have evolved and she must evolve as well. Now she could get down here and do her thing. And if those people will support her and they form another TSCC, that's something else. Or even if people decide to go back to her, that's fine. They said she was a beast out here. She was good. They enjoyed her. People watched her sleep. People watched her drag and gag and tear down people and die. Whatever she did, they must have liked it. Hey, L7 baby, thanks for joining me. So I'm not going to knock that sister, but I am going to say this. Things have changed and so have we. We have evolved. No one owes you anything from 2019. You could get in here and become the VS that you was before, or you could be a better VS because they claim you were so bad. Again, I didn't watch it like that, baby. So I don't know. But you could be the best VS you could be, deliver whatever content, and you still go get subscribers because they like you. But as far as ownership to our subscribers, we don't own y'all. You could go today or tomorrow, you could leave Mz.Teavalocity. My mods could leave me. You know, it's nothing I could do. It's YouTube. This is not my real life. It's my entertainment application. I come on here to entertain my subscribers who like me. Certain things I do and certain things I don't do. And people like me for who I am. And they're not afraid of me. They respect me and I respect them. So I found that kind of odd. I made you. In other words, somebody telling me you made them. You can't make me. You can help me come along. Like I said, I always say I'm grateful to Bree because she pushed me over my 1,000. She did that. She waited there and held it live until I reached 1,000. I'm ever so grateful to her, but I don't owe you nothing. I don't have to follow you. I don't ever have to deal with you again if we disagree or we part ways. But will I ever come down here and talk and drag her? Absolutely not, because that's not the type of woman I am. That's not who I am. But I don't have a cult mentality either. I don't expect people to follow me like blind sheep. I just expect you to come over here, enjoy the content, engage with me, and that's all. And when my time is up, is up. When I turn the YouTube off, I turn it off. But somehow people got things a little mucked up about YouTube, and that's because this is some people's real lives. This is their bread and butter. They are so invested, they are like blind sheep sometimes. They like sheep, just followers, you know? But like I said, I don't know her to say anything bad or good about her. She's never done anything to me. I don't know. We never had no engagement, no type of interaction, other than I visited her channel a couple of times and I watched her when all that took place. You know, I watched her and my thought was, sis, don't go. But she was adamant about going, and she did, and other things took place, you know. But is room for everybody, is money for everybody. We have to stop having that crab in the barrel mentality, you know. Now I don't know what she's coming back to do. They say she's strategic, she's going to get her revenge on certain people. That's her. We all just have to watch and see. But I didn't expect very much. I mean, I did expect that she would have like 3,000 people in there, the way they was talking about her. Oh, she's back. Oh, she's back. She's coming back. She's revealing us. I'm like, really? She's just another YouTuber. She's just another content creator who you all have beef with. So where's the fear? People made it seem like you were supposed to fear or jump down on the ground and worship her. I don't know her like that, nor am I a person like that. So, like I said, I can't say good or bad, but I didn't see no fear. I think Brianna held her own. She answered the questions and she left. And I think, she will continue to just do her thing, and so will VS. What's the big deal? They wanted her to get down here and drag Bree. They wanted her to fight their beef that they have with Bree. That's what I think happened. I didn't care one way or the other, because like I said, I don't know them like that. I don't know her like that. But I think they were disappointed when it didn't happen. But again, I have never done it. I've never been on trial for anything. I would never allow somebody to call me on the carpet and question me like I'm a damn kid. That's just point blank, period. I'm not a kid. You won't question me. You won't try to humiliate me or shame me. And that's what I felt at one point, you know? And to me, it was like a bully tactic. I thought it was a bully tactic. That's what I thought it was. Now, I don't know what nobody, I thought that this lady was going to bully Bree or call herself bullying Bree at one point, but Bree, again, to me, she stood her ground. Yes, she sounded a little shaky and nervous because I heard some people say she sounded a little scared. She was scared. She was this, she was that. No, she said she is a good thing the lady answered the question. She wanted to talk about it. She did just that. What is it to be afraid of? She's another human being just like us. And I would think, in all honesty, with what have happened to that sister back in the day, I would think she would come here and do a little something different. But whatever floats her boat, if she come back with the dragon, the dachshund, or whatever horrific things they said she did, then that's on her. She'll have to deal with it, you know. But as far as fear, why would they fear her? Who is she? She's just another content creator. See, I'd rather respect her than to fear her. But again, like I said, I don't know her, and I don't do that beefing thing. So I said, when somebody make a video about me, if they don't like something I said, you know, if they don't like something I said, then they could just not, come over here. That's all. And if they make a video about me, I'll never know, because a lot of people I truly don't watch. I don't hang up in their clouds. I don't do nothing. I just don't watch them. I come down here and do my own thing. If you notice, I don't follow the crowd. I do my own thing. And that's why I think people like me, because I'm my own individual person. I don't align with anything. And it's good sometimes when you align, that has, though, aligning with some of these YouTubers has its perks, but I'd rather not receive those perks, because I don't want to be committed to anyone. I don't want to follow somebody and agree with what I really don't agree with. You get where I'm going with that? So I thought that was interesting. And she spoke a lot about loyalty. Well, I don't know about that loyalty shit on here, really, because I don't think anyone is loyalty. I always tell you, I think a lot of them are fake friends, and some of them may really be friends. But I think a lot of it is fake, because you don't know these people, you have beef with these people, then you make up with people. I just don't do it that easily. If you have really done something to me damaging, like about my children, my job, any family member or something like that, I'm not going to fool with you, period. Period. There's no coming back. Once you do something to me that detrimental, there is no coming back. So I don't play that we friends today and tomorrow we not friends. Oh, we make up, is YouTube, is networking. Oh, it's just how we do on these streets. No, once you have damaged me, that's a goodbye for you. I don't need you that much. I talked about that earlier today about boundaries. Once you have crossed my boundaries, I don't fool with you no more. You have totally disrespected me. So that's who I am. So I don't know about this VS return. What was so big about it? Like I told you, I wasn't all that impressed. She's just a content creator. And I don't know. Whatever damage she did, she did. Whoever had beef with her, they have beef with her. I don't know her to have beef with her, and whoever she's going to take care of, or strategically get at, we'll just watch it play out. I don't know her, So I just thought that was interesting yesterday. I watched a little bit of that. Then I watched Pizarro talk about it a little bit, her and Brian, and they had their own take on it. So everyone will be making videos about the return of VS. I like again, I didn't see anything so super great about it. I don't know her for me to even anticipate. You know, people wait until she come back. She gonna set these streets on fire. She gonna get these people in place. She gonna do this to these people. She gonna drag so and so's ass. She gonna drag that one. She gonna do that. That lady didn't seem like that's what she was about. Now I'm gonna tell you what I did peep. I peeped she was what I call temperature checking. And I always tell Diva and I have something that we call, I said, go check the temperature, you know? And I do that quite a bit on YouTube. And in real life, I check the temperature. I do certain things just to see the response. Now, I don't believe, like I said, she got the response she thought she was going to get. Yeah, people welcomed her. I did hear her talking about Cash Apps. I've been on here this long. I haven't received this much in Cash App. So she must have been doing quite well when it came to money. But they don't, it's different now, baby. You have to just move different, you know, get your people. But I think she was checking to see who's really standing with me. Where do I stand on these YouTube streets? Because you can't say you still stand the same. You the same VS when you left, because things have changed and people have moved on, you know? So I don't. Hey, Kimberly Black, thank you, baby. I have a new mod too, you guys. I'll tell you in a minute. She's not here, but I have a new mod. So anyway, I think she talked about old stuff. It seems like she caught up on old stuff from what I'm hearing. You know, she's talking about 2019. We in 2023. Things have changed. People have changed. People have gotten their own platforms and have their loyal subscribers that I don't think can be pulled away from them because they like them for whatever reason. So I don't know. I just think that perhaps she needs to come up to speed. Let me say it there. She needs to come up to speed and know that there's different content creators out there, and some from what I've seen, because I don't know to equate them the same as her. They're more vicious. They're more demonic. They're darker to me. I think we get lost when we don't realize this is an entertainment app. These are just people too. Yes, they can dox you. They can call your job. They can do different things, but it's an entertainment application. And these are people. There's nothing to fear unless you're doing some bull crap. I'm trying to cut down the cussing. Unless you're doing something bad and causing people harm, there's no fear of another person on here. Why would I fear anyone? Anyone on here? I wouldn't. I like I say, I just stay in my lane and I choose not to do certain things because that's how I carry myself. That's how I carry myself. I can't tell people how to carry themselves. So I choose not to do certain things. But yeah, I didn't see anything that was so trembling and shaking, and I didn't see anyone fearing this young lady. Like I said, maybe somewhere down the line I'll have the opportunity to talk to her and see what did you expect when you return here. You talk about loyalty and who wasn't there for you. What was your expectation of the people you left behind? Because remember, when you go to jail, and she wasn't in jail for 3 years, but she was banned, I think, from YouTube. But she did say she heard a lot of things and people sent her a lot of things. So she knew what was happening all the time. But what did you expect? Did you come back and expect that you was going to snatch all your people back and from other people who they had been sub to and mingling with for 3 years? I wonder if she thought that. Did she think like she would come back and rule these same people who feared her before? Would they still fear her? Because It sounds like me that they feared her a little bit. Did she think she was going to stoke fear in those people now, 3 years later, after she hadn't been on YouTube? I don't know what she really expected. I don't know what she expect. But I know a lot of people like her. A lot of people like her content from what I hear. So they will subscribe to her and they will enjoy her. But as far as fear and people doing bad things, they probably do worse than what she did. I'm not sure. I'm not sure all that she did, but they probably do worse than what she did. And I don't think the fear level is there. You rather have respect than fear. I say that all the time. You rather have respect than fear. Respect goes a long way. Fear can die out. Just like what happened now. And they said a lot of people were shaking. They were scared. Wait until she come back. She's going to do this to Bree. She's going to do that to this person, Fi, and all those people they was naming. And I don't believe that lady is going to do anything. Hopefully, she'll do the right thing. Let me say it like that. No. Oh, mad cult vibes. Okay, Duchess is saying it was a mad cult vibe. She says she is going to move. She says she is going to move the way the news sector moves. People keep saying what she is saying is old, but the sector kept talking about the old stuff regardless, so now she can talk herself. Oh, okay, I got you, baby. I got you the most. People was talking about her. People was saying what she was saying. People was stoking fear in other people like when she come back. She's going to move just like everybody else move. But let me tell you something. They move horribly when it comes to that dragging and doxing and fighting. You can't tell people how to fight here. So she says she's going to move just like everyone else move. That's all you could do. Things have evolved. You just have to evolve with the times. May not be comfortable because you're not used to it. That's just like when they change things at your job in real life. They change management, they change policies. You have to just go with the flow. You can either quit the job or go with the flow, you know? So I think she'll do well here. Everybody liked her. The last I heard, I think she had got like 2,000 some subscribers. So she's a well-liked person. I just hope she come on here and do the right thing that doesn't jeopardize her freedom again. Because one thing I do know about law is if you was already penalized for something and you come back and do the similar or the same thing, they will penalize you worse the next time. And I don't think that lady will want that to happen. That's all I'm going to say. I don't think she want to be penalized again over some YouTube bull. This is just an entertainment application, and we should use it as such. We shouldn't allow this to get so deep rooted and we so invested that we risk our real lives for this junk. So, I think about that too when it comes to the doxing, and how people obtain information. I was over in my other sector today, but I'll go back to that in a minute. And I said, how do they obtain all these informations? Now, I know you can look stuff up on the internet and pay to find out about people, but some people get a hold to some real privy information. How do they do that? They do it through people that work in those systems, that work in the judicial system, that work in the banks, they work in rental offices, they work law enforcement. That's how they get a lot of their information. But you would be a fool to jeopardize your livelihood for some YouTube shit. I only could see a person being a fool that do that. That most is talking to me. They wouldn't let it die. Now they are acting like talking about old stuff is strange. She hurt a lot of feelings when she came back because they was Team VS while she was gone. Oh, so that's what she's dealing with, right? Hold on, you guys. Please don't go away. Don't go away. Let me run this right quick. Just let me run this right quick. Okay, I'm back. So I don't think people should jeopardize their real livelihood for YouTube. I think we should leave it on YouTube. Oh, but I was dealing with the most. The most said they wouldn't let it die. Now they are acting like talking about old stuff is strange. She hurt a lot of feelings when she came back because they was Team VS while she was gone. Oh, okay. I see what you're saying, baby. Okay. And plus, she thought they were going to be loyal to her the most. Hey, Melissa, thanks for joining me, baby. So you think Team Most, I mean, the most is saying, telling me a lot. So the most, you think that she felt as though people wasn't loyal to her and they was talking about her, but now she's back on the streets, that they not talking or they not able to confront her with the things? Are you saying that? Because I'm a little confused. Me either, girl, behind no damn YouTube. They, oh, okay. She told they expected her to drag. Yes, yes, she did. She didn't drag her, but she did put him on the chopping block. She did put him like on the chopping block and said some stuff that people had said to her behind the scenes. But let me tell you something. I don't know if you follow me. I've never seen you before, but I'm gonna tell you a little secret. Every camp, especially a big camp, and I'm going to say a camp because that's what we call, some of these people call themselves. Every group has a snake in it. I said that long time ago. They have a snake and they have moles. And so that wasn't out of the norm when she said she had a mole in Brianna's camp. You know, that didn't surprise me because it's moles and snakes in everyone camps. A lot of times that's their job, is to cozy up with you, get you comfortable, to get you off your guard, to get information to take back to whoever they snaking for. You know, and some people do it because they want to get you comfortable enough that they will help destroy you. And I think that's what it is. When you go back and tell people information and you supposed to be cool with them, you're doing it to destroy that person. And that's the sad thing about it. But everybody camp has snakes and moles in it. Believe it or not. I probably have a few in mine. I don't know. I think I have had them and they're no longer here. I can say that. They no longer here, I believe. They went on about their way. I didn't come down here, even though Diva and I talked about it, and some of my other mods talked about certain things going on here. I never came out here and blasted them. I just took note on really how they were moving. Were they really here for me, or they was here to help destroy me? And that happens no matter how nice I seem, how positive it may be. People do shit like that because they just don't like you. And you got to remember, when I came over here, I don't know, Reed has said it, people were out to get me because they didn't like me, because they felt that I thought I was better than them. And the way I came on, I presented myself a certain way in what they call the beef sector. And I guess you're not supposed to have that presentation down here, right? Even though I'm here 3 years later. That means that lets you know it didn't move me one way or the other. I continue to be myself. Okay. So thank you. Thank you, Queen Diva. So I'm past that now. So I just come over here and do my thing. But I'm glad the most is telling me they expected her to drag Brianna. That's what I thought, because I did hear people say she's gonna drag her fat A when she come back. She thinks she did. She talking tough, but wait until she come back. And none of the sort took place other than her asking you. Other than her asking Brianna some questions, like I said, I thought that it was like a trial. She was put on trial. But if she was comfortable with it, oh, well, I would never do that. You're not going to sit here and question me in front of, thousands of people or thousands of people. And I'm going to sit here and answer you like I'm a kid. That's just not me. But I also peeped something else out, you guys, that you may not know. I think Brianna and her have a relationship with a level of respect. Now, from when I was watching Brie, I've never heard her say anything bad about her. She refused to talk about her, but you had people saying that she was talking about her. from what I witnessed, I had never heard Bree talk about her. And that's just the honest thing. I shoot straight from the hip shit. I don't care. I never heard her talk about that lady. I think they were starting friction with that lady. And Bree trying to start I think they was trying to start, friction with the two of them, and it did. I don't think it worked. I don't think it worked at all. I don't know. We'll have to see. Sometimes people will let things go because they will come for you the long way. And I say that a good strategy when you play in chess is to come for the king and the queen the long way. I don't know if y'all know what I'm talking about. Sometimes people just lay in wait for you and they come for you the long way. So I don't know if that's going to take place. I don't know what's happening. I'm just saying she's back, and welcome back, sis. I don't know you, but welcome back. And hopefully you come back better than what you left, from what I know. Okay. So I'll say that and I'll leave that alone. But yeah, so when I was talking about snakes in your camp and people getting comfortable with you, I was over in my other sector. And shout out to Chris G, because I think, yeah, Chris G says she sees me in my other sector. I'm there every night supporting Ratchet TV. I'll tell people that all the time. I support that brother wholeheartedly. I was over there and I went in there late today because I had took a nap, right? And I went in there late. And they had this brother up there now, y'all. I want y'all to follow me, because this is what, when I say that, you always have somebody in your camp that's a snake. Now, they were questioning when I got there. He had like 1,800 people. He had maybe 10 people on the platform. And they was questioning this brother named Gino. Now, Gino been rocking with Ratchet for a long time through the Mo3 and through the Takeoff thing. He's been heavy on Takeoff, finding out, was Takeoff sacrificed, or did they set Take Up off, or blah 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 blah, right? So I get in here and they all go on that Gino, and I'm surprised because Ratchet and Gino is really cool. He been on a panel like every night. He's like a panel whore over there, right? And Ratchet vibes really good with him. And from what I could see, my perspective is that he likes Gino. He believes what Gino is saying, and they dap it up every night. Well, come to find out, tonight I'm in there. This morning, this afternoon, I go in there, and everybody is throwing shots at Gino, and they question him, asking him, is he basically a mole? Is he working for the Prince family? And I said, well, what the hell is going on here? Now, Gino is a long time sub of Ratchet's, and he been hanging with Ratchet every night. He on the platform with this offset thing, this Takeoff thing. What the hell happened? So I was late. So I was asking questions like, what happened? Ratchet, what happened with you and Gino? And I'm like late, and the chat is going really fast. Sometimes he highlights my comments or whatever, but he never answered. But it appeared to me, from what I gather, and this is the reason why I'm telling you this, is because it's happening here, right in these little camps, right in these little cults that they have here, it appears that Gino may be a mole, or he might be working for the people that Ratchet is working against. He may be an ops, but he's been sitting on that man platform every night. Now, somebody in here said, they know. You mean oh, snaps, right? So he's going after them, right? He's going after them, and is a mole in his camp. So they arguing with Gino now, and people are just slamming Gino. Oh, I knew he was a mole. He's sitting up here. Ratchet, be careful. God's got your back. He's moving funny, and he this and that. So they's asking the brother. Well, Ratchet is asking him, what do you do for a living? The brother said, Ratchet, I'll tell you, but I'm not gonna tell you here. So everybody start jumping on him. Oh, you ain't gonna tell him here? See, I know you moving kind of funny. See, I know you this. I know you working with them. And I'm saying to myself, maybe the brother just don't want to, expose where he work at. Maybe he just don't want to say it because people are so into doxing. Come from behind the screen. Come on camera. He never comes on camera. Well, he don't want to come on camera, maybe because he know how this shit go and somebody dox him. But that don't mean he's a snake. So I don't know what's going on over there. So I have to red ball it back, but I'll be over there tonight. When 9 o'clock comes, you could best believe I'll be over there, because I don't know if this guy just happened to be a snake in his camp. He could be a snake in Ratchet camp, and he was trying to get Ratchet so comfortable that perhaps Ratchet would drop his guard, because he's very, very leery of people. They question people. I got up there one time and they drugged the shit out of me. I said, nope, I won't go back on there. I said, nope, just because I had a difference of opinion. And that's something I don't like either. Just because I don't agree with what you're saying, or I feel some kind of way, you can't make me feel somewhere. You can't make me feel different than what I feel. So that happens over here. Sometimes if you don't agree with the content creator or the crowd, these people have a lot of people in their chat, 500, 600, 700, 1,000 people. And if you don't agree with the content creator, they want to boot you out. They want to time you out. They want to kick you out. They want to talk about you. Then everybody on the panel start dragging you. That's not a good feeling. And so I need to go see about what's going on over there. But I do be over there every night. Every night that he's on, I'm over there. So then I go over and I watch Really BTV, to find out celebrity. I watch Tasha K sometimes. So I'm everywhere. But you always have to know that you have someone in your camp that really does not like you. And it's an unfortunate thing, but that's just how the world works. Spies are sent everywhere. In real life, they send spies, they send moles everywhere just to keep an eye on you, just for you to get comfortable and, let your guard down. And then they have access to you. And when they have access to you and you become comfortable, you say and do some things that you wouldn't do if you was in an uncomfortable position. They just make you comfortable with them. That's where I saw you over at Ratchet. You was right about that white girl after they tried to act like you were off. Yes, okay. So see, the most no. And you see the way they treated me? I just left. She was talking down on people. To me, I didn't like her demeanor. Thank you. The most seen me because they dogged me, didn't they? The most. And that M lady, I don't like her. Now Ratchet thinks she rides so tough for her and she's so straight up, but I think she chased a lot away. I think what they do, they are so paranoid with this that they chase a lot of good people away. Now, you was there. I didn't like when they dragged you because everyone felt that way, but they was afraid to say it. Thank you. The most be over there with me. Okay, high five, most. High five, baby. Yep. They drugged me and I just left. Oh no, you said it. You said now standing. Oh no, now she running. I'm not running, baby. But let me tell you something. I'm a woman of a mature level. I'm not gonna sit here and argue with some people on YouTube that I don't know. I was just trying to engage, telling you what I felt and what most of the audience felt, but they so afraid. See, that's what I mean by people fear you and they don't respect you. Because if they had a level of respect, they would have said, hey, that sister is telling the truth. That Snowfall lady is talking down on us. She's very condescending, and that's how we feel. No, what they do, they jumped on the sister because they was riding his damn bandwagon. Somebody said, I saw you. They dragged me, didn't they? Facts the most. Thought it was just me. I'm still new. Okay, baby. Y'all saw it. So is it possible to be a content creator and have no camp? I'd appreciate the viewers, but I don't want a camp. I have, it's very possible. I don't have a camp. I made a video years ago telling you guys that I align with myself. I chose myself, and that's what I meant. You can be a content creator, but you have to be a strong content creator. You can't let these views get to you. See, because people quit. Let me tell you why people quit. Excuse me. Let me tell you why they quit. Oops. You guys, I need some water. I need some water. Hold on. They quit because they don't get these knockdown views, but it ain't your turn. Hold on. Oh, shit. Hold on. Shit, I'm over here choking, y'all. I'm over here choking. Yeah, you could be a content creator, baby, and not have a camp. I don't have a camp. I have people who support me, who like my content, and who come over here to enjoy the entertainment or my commentary. So I don't have a camp. I work solely by myself. And I thank God that I'm a strong woman. See, I'm strong, so I can stand on my own. Yes, it's good sometimes to have that camp, because what they do is, oh, we going over to Mz.Teavalocity. Everybody will come, but you can also grow. I have grown tremendously, y'all. And it's not all the beef sector. This is from people from elsewhere. This is not just the beef sector. Hey, Paddle, what's going on, baby? Um, and so, and a lot of people they was afraid to drop down, and a lot of people had to fill me out. Now I've been here almost 3 years, and check this out. I've never changed, have I? Now my commentary tend to lean a little bit, but you never see me really change. I've always been Mz.Teavalocity. And I say this, and I know I say this quite a bit, but I'm unapologetically me. I don't make no waves. I don't apologize for being solo over here by myself. I stay in my lane. I stay out those people's business, and I'm doing just fine. So yes, you can. You can be a content creator, and you could just grow organically. That's all. You just have to have patience. People don't have patience. I got discouraged many days. Dang, I wish I had all those people in my, man, I just do all this work. I come down here, and I go live, and I only got 10 people, but I had a solid 10 people. Then I had a solid 20 people. So I just had to maintain and continue to be me and never waver from being me, because you'll realize they like you for who you are. You don't have to belong to no camp. There is no damn gates here. Nobody should be able to control where you go. These people are so afraid that somebody see them in somebody else's chat that they scared to drop down. Why would you let a person control you and you're a grown woman? Do you want to play the game that much? Are you invested that much that you are afraid to be you? Just be you. People will respect and like you more for being you. That's the thing. The line between loyal viewers and the camp are very blurred. No, I have viewers. I have loyal subs. I have subs who like me and who's going to come for me. Look, just check this out. It's 43 people in here. Now, let me explain something to you. They got a lot of lives going on. Big YouTubers going on. I still have my people. Sometimes the 20 people that I'm here, they are my solid supporters. So I don't care. I'm going to tell you, Diva and I had a conversation, and Diva, I'm about to throw you on the carpet, baby. I'm going to throw you under the bus like I tend to do quite a bit. She say, Tiva, you coming on? She said, so-and-so on. Oh, so-and-so is on, Tiva. Maybe you shouldn't come on. And she did that to me twice. And the last time I felt some kind of way. And I put her in check. I said, let me tell you something. I will never grow. I will never grow if I'm afraid to go up against a bigger YouTuber, because I'm not going to get the views. The other day, I did a live, and it was maybe 25 people in there, 25 people. That live is 1.6 views, because people catch replays, baby. People catch replays. And I felt some kind of way. And I said, if I'm afraid to go up against a bigger YouTuber, then I'll never be the great YouTuber that I intend on being. And that's just a fact. You can't be feared. You just got to come down here and do your thing. And a lot of people, like I said, they get discouraged because they put a lot of work in, especially people who do a lot of editing, and do uploads, and they don't get the response that they want. They really feel down. It's people I listen to right now beat themselves up because they don't think they should have the subs that they should have and get the views that they deserve. Everything takes time. Everything takes time. That's all. You just have to maintain and be who you are and do your thing, and it'll take time. And if you grow, you'll grow organically. You're not sucking on anyone's tits. You're not kissing anyone's arses. You're not following behind people just to get along with them, even though you don't like them. You just playing nice with them. Hold on, you guys. I'm dealing with. Okay. You don't have to do all that stuff. You just have to come on here and be you and keep going. So that's what I did. I just keep going. I was about to watch someone else until you came on. Thank you. Yeah. And we know other people got some stuff going on and we enjoy their content because we enjoy the mess and the gagging. But I will never allow anyone to stunt my growth. And that was a story about me and Diva. Hey, there go one of my queens. Hey, Sugar Wooger. We got a new my sister, and it's Regina M. And I'm so excited. This sister is a good supporter. She's a great engager. She's very knowledgeable. I believe she's respectful for one. And I believe she would add to our family. She wouldn't take anything away from our family. Regina M is our new mod. She's not here now, but we'll catch her next time. But Regina M, I know you've seen her around because she's a good supporter. Like Kimberly Black, I think she supports a lot of people and she does a lot of engagement. So that's my girl. I love to see people grow, yet I like the smaller, more intimate chats. Yeah, they're better. But you know what, too? I noticed even if you have a large chat, say for instance, we have 400 or 500 people in here. I think it's all about decorum. I think it's all about decorum and the level of respect that you have for people because people come in here. One time I had almost 300 people in. Everybody was still respectful and we all had a good time. I had dropped the link and the live was lit and I had a great time. So again, my answer is yes, you can. You can. Just be you and keep at it. It takes a while. I've been on here 3 years and I'm just getting what I think I'm at 1,900 subscribers. I'm just getting at 1,900 subscribers, not because of them, but because of me not being consistent. I said that to say that we'll watch them until our favorite comes on. Yeah, that's true, Monty. That's true. You will watch them until a favorite. But again, you got to remember replay is always in effect. And you can even cash app now. You can even super chat on replay. I don't know if y'all knew that. You can super chat on replay. You sure can now. They have that little icon there that you could just hit that little button and you can super chat. So it's fine if everybody watching the big YouTubers and everyone's following the mess. I'm just fine over here with my 38 people because I thoroughly enjoy you guys. I appreciate you. And don't think for one moment that I consider you guys as mine. You don't belong to me. You just making a conscious choice decision to support me. Okay? So that's it. L7, the YouTube is hella oversaturated, but if you're passionate about a topic and it's feel a need in the public, then go for it. Yeah, go for it. Absolutely. I say go for it. Yes, people speak in this chat. Yeah, they do. We have a different decorum over here. We get a little what I call messy, but I never get nasty with it. I never let people be disrespected or dragged or, that doxing and all that crazy stuff. I'm going to drop the link, as I always do before I get out of here. Like I said, don't be afraid to be you. We all are adults. This is an entertainment application. Let no man put fear. Don't be a sheep. Be a leader, not a follower. We have too many followers around here. We really do. And we have, you know what? I like mess, you guys, but I think we're getting too invested in the mess, the drama. I think we are. We getting a little bit too invested, and I watch these people get super invested in it. You know? So, okay, you guys, I have been on here talking enough. I think I covered it. Like I said, I'd rather have respect than fear. I don't want people to fear me. I want them to respect me. Welcome back, VS. Whichever way you go, I'll watch and I'll see. And like with anybody else, if I don't like the content, I get the hell on, you know. But everybody has evolved. They have evolved. Everybody has their own platform and their own subscribers that they enjoy. I always leave here with the knowledge of something to think about. Thank you, Tanjay. I appreciate your support. Yeah, I always try to wrap things up with something positive. And I think this avatar right here says it all, especially for women, even men. She she remembered who she was and the game changed. When you remember who you are, it can change your life forever. Forever. Not what people tell you, not what people think about you, not how people treat you. Know who you are, and it will change your game. With that, I am about to get out here. I'll drop this link one more time. Diva, I'm sorry if I threw you under the bus. But that's the conversation we have. She has it quite oh, so and so on, Tiva. You think you should go on? Absolutely, because I appreciate the support that I do have. So, with that being said, let's get ready to get out of here. No questions, so we gonna get ready to get out here. Nope. This one. If you see a crown crooked, help us straighten it out. If you see a queen's crown crooked, help us straighten it out. Speak life and wisdom into your prince and your princesses. They are our joint heirs. They are future. They are looking to inherit something other than mess, drama, and stress. I hope you all are still trying to create generational wealth, because I sure am. And as always, be a blessing, not a bother. It doesn't take much to bless someone. A simple hello, how are you? You have a beautiful smile. Can I buy that cup of coffee for you? Here's a couple of dollars for lunch. You look beautiful. Ma'am, I can help you with those groceries. I'll hold that door. You know, a kind gesture goes a long, long way. You never know what someone is thinking or what they're going through, and your simple hello and a smile to them might make their day. Okay, you guys be safe and be blessed, and let's get ready to get out of here. Make sure you hit that like button. I better not do Diva's job. Wait, hold on. Something happened. Queen Diva showed up. Queen, what happened? The show, the show, the show was over.
No, my sister always throw me up under the bus.
How? Girl, the show was over and you done jumped your butt up here. What you want to add to this conversation?
Absolutely.
You looking beautiful. You looking almost like me, your sister.
I said at first I had to learn the game, like you.
Absolutely. And then once you learn the game, you knew, right? We gonna do our own thing. My sister's my number one supporter. I say that all the time. And she knows we just have to get over here and do our thing, right? And she always puts me on. Well, Diva, I was closing my show out, my dear.
I know, and I did that deliberately. Just jumped on and hit that link.
Why? Why
Because you wouldn't throw me under the bus.
But do you say that? Tell the truth. Do you say that?
Well, not anymore, because now I know how the game is,
played.
Really.
You also know that a lot of times when you're not rocking with people and you're not in your camp, that big YouTubers will come on the same time and snatch your. Tell me about it. Tell me what you know.
Yeah.
Tell me some of the things I taught you. What I tell you?
A whole lot. A whole lot about the streets. Yep. So I go where I want to, when I want to. I visit everybody.
Oh yeah.
I don't have no beef, Yep. I get along with everybody and I go where I want to.
That's the truth. And you support a lot of people. You support people I don't support. But I never say anything to you, do I? Because I don't own you. There's no ownership with these adults. We don't own them. They are able to do what they want. And so, yeah, see, she's watching somebody else right now while she's modding for me.
Absolutely.
She said, girl, so-and-so's on. You still gonna come on? I said,
well, come right on. Because you have your supporters. We always have a good live regardless. I don't care if it's 10 people in there. It's always a real good live. Excellent.
My sister's my biggest supporter. She always tell me, you had a good live, Tiva. Why you go off? I said, let me tell you something, Diva. It's a lot staying on there 3 and 4 and 5 hours when you by yourself talking.
It is.
I don't talk about that much. Unless I write a whole rack of stuff down, I can't talk that much that I'm on here. Look at BB Nice laughing at you, Diva. That's my baby. So yeah, I mean, I come on here and I give it an hour. If I get people on the panel, it lasts longer. Like I said, I have a good time. I'm just trying to come on a little more. I came on this morning and I did that little, thing about boundaries. And then Houston Bread, I didn't watch all of her, but Houston Bread did boundaries too. Boundaries real important though in life though. In life. Boundaries take you a long way when you have healthy boundaries with people. So you with your little pony up at top.
Thank you.
She don't like when I wear a ponytail.
Well, I have braids.
Oh, you have
so
braids.
It's a difference. Yes.
Yeah. I just
You're
love
throwing that thing in the back of your hair.
I've been doing it ever since I was a kid, though, haven't I? With my daughter, who's the oldest, 41 years old. My first picture I took with my daughter, I had a pony in my hair, and we looked
have
very
such
cute.
nice hair. Have such nice hair.
I do,
and
but
always want to wear a ponytail. Why?
Not all the time. I wore my hair out this whole month. Last month I wore it out the whole month, December and January. I just put it in the pony about 2 days ago because my hairdresser says it's breaking off.
Probably because I said something about you wearing that ponytail all the time.
It's okay. She always want me to come on camera like I'm a celebrity and all dolled up and all that.
See, there you go. There you go. There you go. Throwing me under the bus again.
No, I'm just telling the truth. You always want me to come in. Make sure you had this on. Make sure that, girl, these people like me, just for me. I wore my robe all day today. If I turn on my camera, you'll see me in my A shirt, my favorite, my bra, and a ponytail. They said, it's a camera slip.
Well,
it's a camera slip.
It is what it is. You're so silly. You're so silly. With that ugly wife beater on. With that ugly wife beater. Tell them how I talk about you in them little white beaters you wear.
All colors. I love them. See, this is what I'm talking about. Why is that a problem with you? You ain't wearing them, I'm wearing them. See how people could try to sway you? Now, if I took offense to that, I wouldn't wear a ponytail anymore and I wouldn't wear a wife beater. But I don't pay her no damn mind. This is my wife beater. This is my pony. And I wear it. Look, Diva watching something else. Diva, let's get ready to get out here.
Yes, because I'm ready to go in the streets. I got to get in the streets, girl.
See, she wants to. All right. Love you, sissy.
Love you more. Bye.
Bye. Bye.